Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gilliam Hudson. I'm back. Welcome back to MechWarrior Vengeance. The war is finally coming to a close, so let's get back into it and finish it.
I'm not sure what to make of this young Duke. Maybe you know more than I. The salvage team brought it in. It's clearly a clan Omnimech. Shares some parts and resembles a Mad Cat. But it's 90 tons. Still, looks fast. It mounts a pair of Gauss rifles as principal armament, along with missile packs. I can't say what it's capable of, but looks like cutting-edge clan technology. Should be able to stand toe-to-toe with anything in its class. I've uploaded the specification data, and if you decide to use it, I'll have it ready for you.
Sir, I have an incoming message from your cousin William. It's safe if you want to respond.
Patch it through.
How are you doing, cousin? Had enough?
I'm almost there.
And you still have far to go. And if you get here, consider what will be waiting for you and how much it will have cost you just to fail in the end.
Other than shoring up your courage, do you have any reason for calling me?
Yes, to propose an alternative. I was wrong to grab all of the power for myself. I see that now. You're entitled to your share. Put a stop to all this and you can have it, Ian. Steiner can set you up on your own world. They'd do that. Or you could even share power here. With conditions.
Goodbye, William.
Don't walk away from this, Ian. You can't win. But you've earned Roland's respect. If you won't negotiate, think. Joanna might. You don't have to die.
Goodbye, William.
Ian, we...
That was more difficult than I expected. I'm sorry, sir, but if the HQ wasn't so important to our assault, I'm not sure it would have been worth it.
Agreed.
We can beat Steiner. We can take the city, but I'm not sure there'll be much left by the time we do. The fighting's much bloodier than anyone expected. Roland's got forces deployed everywhere, elite units. The infantry's taking terrible losses, going block by block. At this point, I think we're going to need that armory, and an assault on the palace. Or we may have to withdraw, and the conflict could drag on for months.
No. I'd rather leave Kentaris to Roland than have it destroyed. We'll assault the palace and end this. One way or another.
I understand. All right, sir. We're ready to go for the armory. The resistance is moving into position. They'll start their attack any moment. Carl was familiar with the area and will be overseeing the salvage operation, so he wanted to talk to you while we get set up.
Well, young Duke, almost time for us both to earn our pay. I oversaw this armory under your father for many years. I regret it could not save him, but he would be glad to know it will serve his son and his world. We expect that Steiner will leave a skeleton guard close to the palace, but we cannot be sure what you'll be up against. It depends on how your sister does with her distraction. There were several entrances to the armory. You'll have to find one.
Ian, Carl, you have to move out immediately. The resistance was ambushed. They're being wiped out. There's no time. You have to go now.
What? What
Please
happened?
interrupt us,
We're
that's
not
rude.
sure. Roland's forces cut off the retreat somehow. They won't last long. You have to move out immediately or we'll lose our chance at the armory.
Wait. Where's Joanna?
And they needed her to coordinate. She must be in one of the command vehicles. She's cut off. I'm sorry, Ian.
We have to get her out.
We do, and we've lost our shot at the armory.
Even if she doesn't die in combat and they capture her, they will kill her. We cannot let that happen.
We don't have any choice, Carl. We can't regroup and try again. The only way to win now
Is to let Lady Dresseri die? Ian, we can take the palace without that armory. It's just equipment.
Equipment that gives us a fighting chance against the Palace Guard. Ian, your sister would want you to end this at any cost. Getting that equipment gives you the best chance of doing that.
I've seen you fight, young Duke. Please, we can stage the assault with what we have. You don't have to sacrifice your sister.
We're running out of time, Ian. Either way, I'll upload what I have on both locations. Whatever you do, you had better do it fast. Sir, I have an urgent comm for you.
Put it through.
You really shouldn't talk right now.
I need to talk to my brother. Ian, are you there?
I'm right here.
We've been hit pretty bad. It's not important. We made it to the armory. You're going to take back the castle.
Joanna,
Do what you came back for. Father always said you'd be a man of honor. He was so proud of that. Of you. I just wish he could see how you proved him right. I have. Take back his castle. Assume his throne, Ian. Be the leader I know you can be.
Ma'am, you have to rest. Save your strength.
I'll see you soon, brother.
Let me speak to someone in charge.
Major Gerard? Gerard here.
There's no way the Resistance can continue to stand up to what they're throwing at you. We've lost the city. Get my sister to safety and prepare to withdraw.
Negative. We're not beaten yet. I still think we have a
Did
chance.
you hear me, Major? Disengage and withdraw!
Yes, sir. Consider it done, sir.
Major Rathburn,
Cop an attitude with me.
coordinate with the rest of the Resistance. Have them begin withdrawal from the capital.
Yes, sir.
Then, get me the uploads on the palace. I need to plan our attack. Hopefully, the withdrawal will lull Roland into relaxing the perimeter guard. Enough.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alrighty. So, I'm not gonna go for the supplies. I'm gonna go save my little sister. Because if I've got all this crap, and I've got four, I've got enough to outfit these things accordingly. So, I'm gonna be taking this baby, and this is exactly why. So, get rid of these LRNs because they're a joke. Go ahead and add these. Still got 3 tons left. I've got 8 tons. LAMS is good. It carries 24 rounds. That's pathetic. Let's try this. So I finally have that jump capable max out the armor. Finally have my jump capable mauler, essentially. So look, we're gonna go full war paint. Why not? So it's basically back to the same type of gameplay as the mauler, but now I can jump around. Actually, we'll go with this. That extra tonnage. There we go. Go. Okay. So I need the best gunners I got, which is not Casey Nolan. Yeah, that's gonna be good. So go ahead and give myself Mad Cat McDuth. Jules has got the best gunnery, so he's gonna be taking the Atlas. Mauler. What? I want you to Atlas. I was trying to click on Atlas and it wouldn't. It was clicking through and clicking on Jen's name. So let me take a look at the Maulers real quick. Make sure they're outfitted accordingly, which I think they are. Go ahead and pop one of those off. And add some Gauss rifles. I'm going to be using my partners as bait, essentially. So they're basically going to be the same as me. Paint. Check out that other war paint. And then do the Atlas. should be good, I think. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's go get my sister.
Okay, Ian. The fighting's still pretty hot. I don't know how you're gonna find your sister. The Resistance had several command vehicles on this mission. I've sent out requests that they broadcast their position, but I doubt they'll respond. Even if they can, it would make them even more of a priority target. Maybe if you can clear out some of the hostiles, they'll send out a location report. I don't know. I'll keep trying.
Understood, Elise. I know you'll do what you can. I'm gonna start sweeping the area. I'll burn any hostiles I encounter. We'll get her back, Commander.
Come on, Ian. Let's do it. I know we'll find her.
Attack my target. Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Okay. Yeah.
6-5 Command. This is Omega Control. Report position. Code 11513.
Target destroyed.
Target's destroyed. That's a kill.
It's one of the HQs. It's been hit. If Joanna was in there.
They had 3 on this mission. She could still be okay in one of the other ones.
Take out designated target. Copy.
Copy. Copy. Over.
They have the Major's ID codes. Why the hell won't they respond?
Target
Terminated.
Target destroyed. That's a kill.
Target destroyed.
This is Omega Control to 6-5 Command. Please report your position.
So we got Nav Alpha. Is that it?
Take out designated target.
Send them to go get them.
Roger. Roger.
Is this where I was dropped in? I think it was. Okay. Not sure why this is a nav point. Send my brewskis out. What is that? What are you guys doing? Oh, come on. Okay, you know what?
Close up and form on me. Roger.
Copy. Roger.
Do you guys want to be dumb? Who's that up there by
Omega
themselves?
Control to 6-5 Command. We're attempting rescue operations. Please report your position.
Close up and form on me. Copy.
Roger. Roger.
Take out designated target. Copy.
Copy. Roger.
Did they all like glitch out or something? Tara, hello.
Take out designated target.
Copy. Over.
Great.
Form up on me. Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Stupid, let's go.
Take out designated target.
Roger. 6-5 Command. This is Omega Control. Report
Okay.
position. Code 11513.
Take out designated target.
Roger. Unable to comply.
Form up on me.
Copy. Over.
Okay, come on, Jules.
Form up on me. Roger.
Looks like I'm gonna be doing this the hard way. Jules.
Close up and form on me. Roger. Attack my target. Roger. Enough damn units in the area. She's gotta be here somewhere.
Yeah, well, you guys aren't helping any. As always.
Take out designated target. Roger.
Copy. Copy. Over. This is Omega Control to 6-5 Command. Please report your position.
Close up and form on me.
Roger.
Wow, are you serious? Fine. Guess I'm doing this by myself. Come on.
Take out designated target. Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Come on, come on, come on.
6-5 Command. This is Omega Control. Report position. Code 11513.
would jack you up.
Target destroyed.
I am wrecking it, I think, is an appropriate turn of phrase for this.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. That's a kill.
Yeah, good for you guys.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Attack my target. Roger.
Roger. Copy. Over. Omega Control to 6-5 Command. We're attempting rescue
come on.
operations. Please report your position.
Hey, really? Strip this guy of his PPCs, I think. Come on. Well, at least Jen came with me.
If Roland knows Johanna's out here, we have to move fast. 6-5 Command. This is Omega Control. Report position. Code 11513.
Target is terminated.
Target's destroyed. Target dead.
Attack my target. Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Hey, that army
5
mate.
Command. Omega Control. Code 11513. Please report your position. This is 6-5 Command to Omega Control. Negative on position report. Request location of personnel ID 652521. Checking. Omega Control ID 652521. Position 11351325329er. Medical evac. Roger 6-5. Omega out. Ian, your sister's on the medical evac unit. Location is uploaded as Nav Beta.
Nav Beta. Thanks, Elise.
Lock.
Mobile HQ, this is Ian Dressari. Do you have my sister aboard?
This
is Command 3, negative. She was on Command 2. Do you know
Oh
where they
my
are?
goodness.
Negative. We know they ran into some trouble. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. That's a kill.
This is Foxtrot 3-5. Be advised, additional enemy units have entered the sector. Omega looks like they're moving to intercept.
You copy that, Omega?
Roger. Copy. Company's coming. Rendezvous at designated nav point. Copy.
Roger. Roger.
Rendezvous at designated nav point. Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Rendezvous at designated nav point.
Roger.
Attack my target. Copy.
Oh, you decided you guys want to play now?
Destroyed.
Target's destroyed. That's a kill.
Attack my target. Copy.
Roger. Roger.
Really? Tara, you're stupid. Do you guys really need that much of an invitation?
Roger.
Roger. Copy. Over.
Come on, come on, come on. Back up, stupid. Come on.
Target is terminated.
Yeah, you deserve
Target
that, Tara.
destroyed. That's a kill.
Take out designated target. Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Way to go, Damon. Man, this is one mission where I really do not need. Do not need the AI to take a dump.
Target is terminated.
Target destroyed. Target dead.
Move out to my nav point. Copy.
Copy.
Jen
Copy.
is like
Over.
being the smart one here. Damon is just going all derpy on me. Really, dude? Are you being like special ed right now? There we go. Look at that. I can do this. I really don't like how wide the Mad Cat Mark II is. And I think taking the Mauler would have been a better thing because its strides are shorter.
Move out to my nav point.
Roger. Roger.
Who's down there? Oh. Jen, don't you take a dump on me. Come on. Let's go. Maybe taking the Mad Cat Mark II wasn't such a good idea. I thought the jump jets would come in a bit more handy. I think I might switch back to the Atlas in the next mission. What's that? There you go, Jules. You know how to use the street. Can't wait for MechWarrior 5 to come out. It should come out, I think, September? So it's like a month away? Month and a half? Something like that.
Move out to my nav point.
Copy. Over.
Jen.
Close up and form on me.
Roger.
Evac, this is Ian Dressari. Do you have my sister aboard?
This is Evac. We have a few people aboard. Do you have an ID number?
Negative. She would have come in from one of the command vehicles.
I think we've got her here. She's hit pretty bad.
Elise, I found Joanna. Get us the hell out of here.
Roger. Head down Halstead to Nav Zeta.
Roger, Nav Zeta. Evac, we're gonna provide escort. Follow us to Nav Zeta.
Roger that. Ready to roll.
If they fire on that evac unit, I'm gonna light up some Steiner ejection pods.
We better
I
provide
expected to do that anyway.
It wouldn't be beyond Roland's troops to fire on the medical units.
Defend my target.
Roger.
Roger.
And now we take a nice quiet walk out of the mission area. So yeah, we've got to go all the way down to the right part of the map. Goody. Oh, right behind me. Alright, let's go. Man, Mad Cat Mark II sways like a mofo. Like I can get motion sick riding in that thing. Okay. I've gotta go slow because my lance mates can't keep up even though I'm going down a main street. There he is. Not a bad cockpit view though. Feel awfully exposed. Yeah.
Move
Okay,
out to my
fine.
nav point.
Roger.
Copy.
You guys suck.
Over.
Especially you, Tara. Like the AI just complete. Like it's amazing how bad it is. Like it was doing fine in the other city missions, but for some reason with this one it's just not working. Finally catching up. That's because I told them to go to the nav point. Alright, I'm just gonna go full speed ahead. Because this is ridiculous. Since I pretty much killed everybody that was gonna cause problems anyway. Which I didn't know I could actually do. I thought I had to escort them and then they'd spawn as I'm leaving the mission area. Not, they're gonna spawn immediately and then start harassing my lance mates, which maybe that's why they got stuck at the beginning of the mission. Because they were waiting for it, or some sort of glitch that had to do with it.
Get my sister out of here. Elise, we're headed back. Let me know the instant you get an update on Joanna.
Roger that, Ian.
Okay, so that mission was way less
You are your
eventful
father's
than I
son,
thought.
young Duke, and more. I know we could have used that armory, but your decision will remind your lancemates why they are fighting. And that may be a more powerful weapon than any other. I will prepare your arms for conflict. Good luck.
Yay! Finally, one that's decently short. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with the. Nah. Take the Atlas. But this thing definitely needs some better firepower on board. I just go and hit the strip button. Probably be easier. I should take a long tom. Be hilarious. Actually, it wouldn't, because the long tom sucks. What is this thing? 17, 12. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these babies back in. What else? Do some LRM-20s, why not? Three. There we go. I don't think ECM is going to affect it too much. Could be wrong. Gauss rifle, large lasers, LRM-20s. Everything's all doubled up on ammunition. Go. Go ahead and take the Mad Cat. Strip its jump jets, because that's an extra 6 tons it can have. Max out its armor. The armor is about as literally as heavy as it can get. And because of the mission, go ahead and add a pair of Gauss rifles to it. Should be okay. I'm not really concerned about the grouping in this mission, just because it's going to be my partners, my lance mates that are going to be running this thing. So, same thing with you. We are going to absolutely annihilate them at range. Again, it doesn't really matter to me, the grouping. My partners are going to be using these, not me. Much as I like the idea of everybody toting double shotguns, a couple of Gauss rifles at range is a good idea. Okay, so I will be taking the Atlas, and Jules can have the Mad Cat. Okay, let's take back the palace.
Elise, we're at the wall, just outside the palace grounds.
Roger, Omega. When your sister attacked, Roland had his remaining dropship touch down near the palace. I think we can assume he'll be on that dropship soon after you start your attack. You can't let it escape. I've set up the palace grounds entrance as Nav Alpha. Just before your attack, a commando team will hit palace turret control based on information recovered at University Intel HQ. The turret should be down for approximately 30 minutes. Once you enter the palace grounds, 2 Lancers of Roland's elite guard will be your main problem. Your targets are the control facility at Beta, which will take the turrets down permanently, and Roland's dropship. When both are destroyed, we can send in troops to secure the palace.
Roger. I've got both targets in my nav.
Good luck, Ian. When your fight is over, Kentaurus will finally be free.
Thank you for all you've done, Elise.
When it's over, invite me to the coronation.
Roger.
Snake 4 to control. Turrets are down. They're all yours, people.
Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All functioning systems nominal.
Close up and form on me.
Copy.
Roger, Roger.
Rendezvous at designated nav point.
Roger.
Roger, Roger.
Form up on me.
Roger.
Copy, Roger.
Yeah, we're all gonna go in together, so I gotta slow down a little bit. Okay, who wants to partay?
Radar off. Passive sensors engaged.
See if I can surprise them. More likely they'll surprise me. Because I got an ECM. I'm invisible.
Active radar engaged.
Who wants to party?
Attack my target. Copy.
Roger. Copy.
Ow.
Over.
Target destroyed.
Terminated.
Target destroyed. That's a kill.
Take out designated target.
Roger.
Roger. Copy. Over.
Oh, they actually do jump. Okay.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed.
Target
Booski.
destroyed. That's a kill.
Is he having issues?
Attack my target. Copy.
Roger. Roger.
Huh, that's interesting. The
Enemy detected.
pattern was kind of funky with that one.
That must be the turret control facility we need to knock out.
Probably.
Attack my target.
Roger.
Roger.
Okay, yeah, you
Copy.
guys really need, actually. Let's see here. Coming where? That Daiichi is going to cause
Attack
some
my
serious
target.
problems.
Roger. Copy. Over.
Uh-oh.
Enemy detected.
Okay.
Take out designated target.
Roger.
Copy. Roger.
Hang. You ain't flying. Oh, lock on. God, I hate how big of a target the Atlas is.
Destroyed.
Target's destroyed. Target dead.
Take out designated target. Roger.
Copy. Copy. Over.
Come on, come on. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target dead.
See how they're handling this guy. Should be almost dead.
Target destroyed.
Attack my target. Roger.
Okay,
Roger. Copy. Over.
took these suckers a new one. He got stuck. Did he get stuck? No, he did not. Up, dude.
Target is
Destroyed.
terminated.
Target's destroyed. Target dead.
Nav point beta reached.
Turret control facility destroyed.
Okay, let's see if I can find some place to... Ooh, mech bay, right there. Here we go.
Repair and reload. Roger.
Gosh, this thing is so slow. Packs a punch, though. I do like that. It's crazy that it's carrying the same amount of firepower as a catapult, plus more.
Shutting down. Initiating repairs.
As I accidentally run into the thing. I think you're repairing me in the wrong bay.
Repairs completed.
Yeah, I don't want to lock onto that, because it's actually a help instead of a hindrance. Really?
Take out designated target.
Roger.
Roger. Roger.
2 Nova Cats. Okay, charge! Kinda, sorta. Not really. This memorial statue. Why is that my enemy? Really?
There's Roland's dropship.
One deadly package.
Watch it.
Ow.
Target is terminated.
Target destroyed. That's a kill.
Hang on a second.
Move out to my nav point.
Roger.
You can fall back, dude. You need to fall back. It's a weird camera angle. I've never played from this angle before. Super stellar commentary.
That's the last of the elite guard.
So much for
Okay.
the best of the best.
Attack my target.
Roger.
Take out designated target.
Roger.
Mr. Asari, end your attack. You can have Williams place on the throne.
Sorry, Roland. Pass. Rendezvous at designated nav point.
Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Move out to my nav point.
Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Just
Mr. Asari,
run.
let me lead, and I promise you can roll without my intervention.
You still don't get it. This isn't about the throne, Roland. Take out designated target.
Copy.
Roger. Roger.
Rendezvous at designated nav point.
Copy. Mr. Asari, stop. If you don't want to roll, what do you want?
My family back.
Burn.
Dropship's lifting.
He won't get away.
Nav point Gamma reached.
There it goes.
Target
It's
destroyed.
over. They're gone. Woo! We won!
Elise, we did it. The palace defenses are destroyed.
Yes, you did it. I'll contact the resistance and we can arrange to secure the palace. There'll be a few Steiner holdouts, but not long after they find out Roland's dead. Kentaurus is free, Ian.
I can't believe it.
It's over.
There are repair bays on the grounds. I've designated them Nav Delta, Epsilon, and Theta. You should head there and make any needed repairs. I'll start contacting ground forces and arrange to secure the grounds. Support? Let's get rescue underway.
I'll head for Delta. There should be room for additional mechs in the other bays. Everyone should get fixed up.
Roger. Checking into Theta. I'll see you soon.
Aren't you forgetting something, cousin?
William.
I had a pretty comfortable arrangement here, Ian. Then you came and screwed it up. Time to pay the piper, cousin.
Where are you, William?
Close, cousin.
Then let's finish this.
That's what I had in mind. You never
Finish
could
this
beat
with a
me.
clash of the behemoths. A battle of epic proportions. Oh, ow.
You fought so hard for this planet. Now you can be buried on it.
Oh, wait over here. You want to come tangle with me? Tussle with the muscle? Huh. Okay, he's in range of everything else that I got. I hate those pulse lasers.
Time for you to do what your father did, what your uncle did. Die and get out of my way.
Gosh, it takes the Atlas so long to stop. Come on, lock on. No, come on. Go forward. What's the matter, dude?
Damaged. Reverse disabled. Warning. Damage critical.
Uh-oh. Ah, crap. God, he legged me.
Goodbye, William.
Destroyed.
Ian, are you there?
Close.
Something was jamming communications, I I couldn't reach anyone. What happened?
Nothing. Nothing significant, Major. Just a bad element. I'll need a little more time for repairs.
That's hilarious. I've never seen an Atlas limp.
The Resistance is returning to the palace. They'll arrive in a few hours. I'll meet you there.
Where are you going, dude? I'd be like, yeah, the salvage crews can come get my mech. I'm done for a little bit.
They did it, didn't they? The People's Council confirmed you as Duchess. That's what the announcement will be.
Yes. I wanted to see all of you before it was announced.
Your Grace?
Arise, Androsari, and give your little sister a hug. Why can't you stay? You restored our rule. The throne, this world, it's yours, not mine.
Father told us both to put the people first, Joanna. You'll serve them far better than I ever could. Besides, I'll be back now and then to see how you're doing. But my place is out there. Steiner still dominates the Commonwealth. They have to be driven out.
I understand.
Before she greets her people, let us be the first to offer a toast. To our new Duchess.
To the Duchess.
To the Duchess.
And my father.
Ermagerdness. Okay, that's it. Cool. It started with badly compressed video, and it ended with badly compressed video. The end to an epic tale. Okay, yeah. So this is the first time I've actually beat this mission, or beat this game in 10 years, at least. But, yeah, I mean, it's about 4:30 a.m., so this has been like the early a.m. playthrough. It's not a bad game. The AI definitely could have used a little bit more refinement, especially in the city, but for the most part, it's not quite as bad as I've seen some other people have. But that being said, it's definitely something of a mixed bag. As far as the mission structure and everything, it's pretty good. I wish they had done a little bit more with the light mechs instead of just simply having them be kind of cannon fodder. Maybe some recon or some artillery missions or something like that, where you have to go out and call targets. Especially towards the earlier missions in the game. And then, if I remember correctly, like the box art that came with because this is back when big box PC games were still a thing. They introduced several new mech chassis and everything from that had never been seen before, and they didn't really introduce them in a very effective way. Like the Osiris was a new one, like the little 30-ton chicken Walker 1 running around at the beginning of the game. The Nova Cat, which is those last two mechs that survived before it destroyed the dropship. They introduced that in the middle of a desert, and it's a energy heavy mech, so it's already at a disadvantage, so you don't really get to see what it can do. So, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I do like the as much as I don't like the compressed video and kind of make fun of it. I think that some of the live action stuff actually adds perhaps a little bit more urgency to it than the other MechWarrior games have, because they don't use kind of the face camera, talking head type deal from Futurama that MechWarrior 4 Vengeance uses. And if I remember correctly, like none of these people like have anything to do with any sort of acting at all anymore. Like after this, like this was like their one big thing, like their one big break, and that's about it. Um, yeah, and that's it. I mean, it's a great game. It was definitely a lot of fun to play, and I'm definitely looking forward to starting Black Knight, um, and possibly MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries after that. And from what I've seen, I've only watched Black Knight be played through. I've never actually played it myself. And it actually follows the alternate version of the one that I picked towards the end, where you don't save your sister. And Ian Jasari basically kind of turns out to be something of a tyrant. And it's like that. Okay, that's interesting. You know, kind of like an alternate universe. So, um, I'm definitely glad I was able to get this game to run on Windows 10. I was looking to play it on my laptop instead of my desktop, and there wasn't really any way to get it to run on Windows 7. At least not that I could see, because Windows 10 has kind of like a retroactive version of early 2000s Windows software, which is what this game needs to work. So, but overall, definitely as good an experience as it was when I was growing up. I sunk, I don't know how many hundreds of hours into playing this game, and even then, just sitting in the mech lab and seeing what kind of weird combinations of weapons loadouts I could make. So, but no, I did all this in preparation for MechWarrior 5 coming out in September. So, September 2019, because they've had quite a few windows where they said, oh yeah, we're going to release it. They tried to release it back in 2009, and I think again like 2015, but it looks like they're actually getting ready to do it for realsies this time. And it, from what I've seen, the little bit of gameplay that they have, which is it's all over a year old by now, it's looking to be pretty kick-ass. Pardon my language. Warrior 2. Oh, this is the cast. I thought they were talking about like people involved in the other games. It's like doesn't make sense to me, but okay. But no, MechWarrior 5 is looking to be pretty good, especially because they're gonna add like these MechWarrior 4 games and MechWarrior 3 and all that. They all are scripted as far as how many missions they have. And I think for MechWarrior 5, they're looking to make some of the missions progressively generated. Yeah, basically, so that way, like, the missions generate themselves, essentially. Levels build themselves, and resistance builds themselves. Type of enemies you face are determined by what you have, you know, so it's a constant challenge instead of, you know, kind of steamrolling over people. Speaking of which, that last fight is totally BS facing William, because it's just like the typical boss fight of the early 2000s where, oh, you know, sure, send all your friends away instead of keeping them all together as a group. So here. It's interesting. I never actually looked at the voiceover cast or the cast in general, except for once or twice, I think. Bright Pictures, New York. Yeah. So I'm kind of talked out here, so you know, I hope everybody enjoyed this final episode in MechWarrior 4 Vengeance, and if you watch it, you know, follow it to this point, and be starting Black Knight here pretty soon. So definitely have that to look forward to. And see y'all in the next series.